What's up, my people? You're now tuned in to Me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey, man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. So today we gonna have a story, a crazy story about betrayal, friendship, and people not really being your friends. So you gotta be mindful who you think is your friend as you keep in your circle. Now this is not the this is a happy ending story, should I say, but it could have been way more tragic. You feel me? This could have been way more tragic. So tread lightly and be mindful of the people around you. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button, bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Man, when I first heard this story, I'm like, no, wait, this can't be true. But we starting off with a young lady named Dijon Dejanay, 24 years old, hails from New Orleans, Louisiana. And this story is wild, man. So from her perspective and her point of view, she was friends with this young lady named Abigail for about 6 months. They met in Houston and eventually they ended up in Miami together. Now, the whole argument was over something very, very small, but it led to something very serious and life-threatening. Now, look, people, when y'all out here thinking these females y'all friends, and especially after the Shaquilla Robinson situation, it's crazy, man. You already seen what happened to Shaquilla. Now here's another beautiful young lady that's well kept, might I add, and she was a victim of pure jealousy, if you ask me. Pure jealousy. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you look at what happened recently with all these girls being betrayed by their friend, man, you gotta be very careful. Very careful who you call your friend. Because you never really know what's the agenda of these females or what's the agenda of people in general. When it seems like when these young ladies get out of state, it's like open season on them amongst the women that they call their friends. Man, this is a tragic, well, it could have been a tragic story, but just the images of her being in the hospital, man, that's crazy. That's something nobody wants to see for their child, their daughter, their sister, or anything like that, man. So we about to get into this small little clip of her explaining it.
Feeling these stabs. I'm like, Abby, stop, please. That's enough. That's enough. You'll hear you can hear this in the you can hear all this in the audio video. I'm like, Abby, please stop, stop. And then I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm
Take your
not trying to.
time.
I'm not. I don't want to get emotional. But
Take your time.
yeah. So then I look, and then she finally stops, right? And I'm like, I'm in disbelief. My ovaries is in my hand. My stomach, a piece of my stomach is
Okay.
literally in my hand. Like it was just so unbelievable, and I got the chills. And I'm like, but at the same time, like as I said before, she was stabbing me multiple times. So like I'm still trying to get away from her and still holding my stomach, like literally holding a piece of my stomach in my hand, and my other hand I'm walking away from her, walking out the door away from her, because as you know, there was other people in the house, not in the house at the time. I mean, like, you know, accompanied in the house, but they were standing outside of the house. So, you know, we was in the house by ourselves at that moment. So I'll go walk out to the door and I'm grabbing my stomach, and then that's when you hear me say, "Get Abby, get."
Yeah, man, that's crazy. As you hear her recount her story, the full interview is at Chronicle Speaks. I'll leave this in the description. The link will be in the description. But yes, the picture that you see now is Abigail. This is the culprit. This is the one who stabbed the young lady through a small and simple verbal altercation, non-threatening altercation, and she grabbed a knife and stabbed this young lady up. This is wild. You never really know what people are thinking in their brains. Stories like this need more attention. Just to listen to the audio of her begging for her life, that's crazy. And look, she has a half smirk on this picture. Like she don't even care. And she has a history of doing this, a history of stabbing individuals. She has a history. She stabbed her brother, and now it ended with Abigail. Now she's going to be charged, and her boyfriend also helped bring her in, because as a boyfriend to her, he was very, very shocked, and he was not down with this. But this is crazy, man. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm going to bring y'all more content, man. More banging content, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe and tune in to some Me TV. Yeah, man.